Anthony, you been on the turf yet?
No, I've never been on. Is this your first time?
Third time.
Third time?
Oh, yes, of course.
So awesome.
This is not the AstroTurf we grew up with.
No.
Hey, RG3, what do you say about throwing some passes? Who wants to run a quick route, catch a pass from RG3? Right here.
Yeah, right, yeah.
2, 3, 2, set!
Motion.
Are you ready, Anthony? Easy, easy, check. Anthony, go route, go route. He went before I snapped it. But he caught the pass. That's all that matters.
This is going to be a
He laid me out.
Oh, you going to the flat?
Yeah, I'm gonna
All right,
leave
here we go. Touch. There we go. Let him know, Bob. Robin Bob. Oh, here we go.
This is my podcast co-host,
Hey, I see
Lawrence
an RG3
Jackson.
out here throwing passes. I gotta get out here.
I am going to need some bracket coverage here, but I'm going to try.
Let's play some press here.
He said play press.
Exactly.
Hey, look. Hey,
I got you. Uh-oh. Mismatch, mismatch.
we got it right here. We got it right here. Come
Yeah,
on.
here we go. Touch. Oh, with the double move. Hey, you almost got that.
You really did.
He almost got that.
RG3 had.
That was great.
Yeah. Worst quarterback I'd have gotten that. RG3 put on the middle.
John selects tight end George Kittle.
Here's the challenge with Kittle. He's phenomenally talented, great player, but the problem is he's too good a blocker.
Nick selects tight end Evan Ingram. Matt selects running back Ramondre Stevenson. Bob selects quarterback Patrick Mahomes. Chris selects wide receiver Christian Kirk.
You know what, Chris? Not a terrible pick by you. That's right. Not a terrible pick.
Jimmy selects quarterback Anthony Richardson. Andrew selects wide receiver Jaden Reed. Brandon selects wide receiver Chris Godwin.
So Deontay?
Yeah, if you think the other guy lasts to us.
Only because he has three.
Let's do that.
Yeah. I just can't imagine him taking another running back.
Yeah. The only other guy was Dan if you wanted to take, but
I like him better
he's
as a
safer.
volume.
Yeah. Let's do that.
Deontay Johnson.
Anthony and Matthew select wide receiver Deontay Johnson.
What do you think of that? Target score.
Yeah, absolutely. And their offense will be better.
Yeah, can't be worse.
Chris selects wide receiver Keenan Allen. Chris selects tight end Jake Ferguson.
A league like this, I'd rather swing for the fences. And by the way, and what we'll do is in a round or two, we'll get Jake them right, so that if something.
Sounds good. Mostert.
Anthony and Matthew select running back Raheem Mostert.
Anytime you can find 18 touchdowns in the 8th round, you got to do it. Am I right?
You took that Mahomes, right? Mm-hmm. Maybe taking Xavier Worthy.
Bob selects wide receiver Xavier Worthy.
There you go. It's a nice pick, Bob. Bob, you look like Xavier Worthy out there, by the way.
Nick selects quarterback Dak Prescott.
Who do you trust more? Do you trust Trevor Lawrence more, or do you trust Bo Nix? Because Cortland's the one. Yeah. Brian's not the one, I don't believe.
No, he's not.
So
Trust your opinion.
Okay. All right. Let me think. Are you picking now?
Yes.
Brian Thomas.
Matt selects wide receiver Brian Thomas.
You guys were whispering on a strategy, it seems like, over here. What went into the decision?
Well, I asked between Cortland and Sutton and Brian Thomas.
Okay.
So those were the two I was deciding back and forth. I was hoping that Nick would take one of them, so I didn't have to make that decision, but it didn't end up.
Brandon selects tight end Kyle Pitts.
There it is. That's value. 9th round.
What do you think? Do you think you like him better, just in case?
Okay.
Who do you like better? Warren.
He's one of the biggest guys coming out of the draft.
See if I'm right on your head. Go ahead.
Jalen Warren.
Anthony and Matthew select running back Jalen Warren.
Who do you think?
I thought it might be Chase Brown.
That's going to be our next pick.
Huh? I knew it.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
If I know my son, I'll find out if I know my son right now because he's picking. I don't think he will.
Okay.
That's why.
Chris selects quarterback CJ Stroud. Chris selects wide receiver Hollywood Brown.
There we go. Good call.
Anthony and Matthew select running back Chase Brown.
I know, I was sitting there like, who do you think we've got the better? We wanted Warren and Brown. I was like, who's got the better shot to come back around to us?
Jimmy selects running back Jerome Ford.
Wow. It's a long time to screw up that pick. Here's Amir White on my list. Let me go much further down. Keep going. I'm scrolling. There's Jerome Ford.
Matt selects wide receiver Cortland Sutton.
Now you got them both. Look at that.
All right, Anthony, Matthew. We talked to some experts. They say so far, looks like you guys have the top of the board here.
That's because they're right. They see greatness. Yeah, it's hard not to recognize greatness, to be honest with you.
Right,
Like the fact of the matter is that they all came in knowing they were playing for second. Like it's a mindset. It's a championship mindset. Anthony and I got together and I said, how hard do I need to try, Anthony? You know, these are your kids, these are your friends, your lifelong friends. How hard do I honestly need to try? And Anthony said to me, between us, not very. He just said, seriously. It's like, yeah.
Some trash talk,
I mean,
Anthony, then.
there's 70 years of experience here, sitting here.
Yeah. Between Anthony and
Between
myself.
the two of us.
Exactly.
70 years of fantasy football experience, so.
Okay. RG3, who do we think? We have some people voting this table right here.
As the worst
win it
table?
all.
Oh, to win it all.
To win it all.
Oh, the worst.
Okay.
The worst
More
team.
trash talk is coming.
Who has the worst team? Let's see.
Yeah.
This is a really good team, but of course it's
Yeah,
led by
say.
Matthew Berry, so of course that would be the one. I think everyone is consensus saying that maybe Bob has the worst team right now.
I've never done this before. So.
He drafted Sam Laporta. He drafted
You're
Sam
70 years
Laporta in the
none.
3rd round. We love Sam Laporta. He's a great guy. He really is.
You know what?
You don't draft
Everybody's
tight in the
gonna
3rd
eat
round.
that pick. He's a yak guy. He gets extra yards after catch.
It's just that he's a tight end, and he's competing with
the other
Amon-Ra
receiver.
St. Brown,
Who's also
Gibbs,
team.
and
And when
Montgomery.
you're pressured, who do you look to in the middle of the field?
Tight end is a safety blanket.
He has a Monroe.
You don't got to convince me.
I coached for 25 years,
Right.
Ooh,
so I know.
okay, well.
Do you have a feel then where you might go next? Certain position? I know we're just sort of filling the board now, but.
Yeah, probably a wide receiver, running back, probably one of the better. You're on the clock.
He can't,
Well, I can't be on the clock.
He can't give up
You're on the
his
clock, Johnny.
Bob selects the Jets defense.
This is like the 3rd time.
How do you feel about that?
I'm torn. I'm heartbroken.
I can't believe he stole your defense,
He
bro.
did. Now he's got to walk home.
Heartbroken. Now he's walking home. Okay. Things are getting serious here.
Chris selects wide receiver Rashid Shaheed. Jimmy selects quarterback Caleb Williams.
Robert, I'll ask you this. I don't think a #1 overall quarterback has ever walked into a situation with as much loaded talent around him as Caleb Williams. Yes. I know that wasn't the case when you went to Washington.
Yeah, no, we had a great team. We had a very good team. My only concern, Matt, is that he's got so much talent around him, and they won 7 games last year. So now what's success look like this year?
Right.
If they win 7 games, somebody's getting fired.
Right. They gotta win.
They got to win. That's a lot of pressure on that first pick.
That is a lot of pressure, yep.
I give him a pass, but I don't know if the fans will give him a pass. You've been here for 17 hours with all these guys now. Who do you think is the best trash talker in the group? Outside of yourself.
Yeah, I was going to say, none of them. I mean, they're terrible. Terrible trash talking. The only thing worse than their trash talking is their actual drafting. I feel like this is the first time any of them have actually played fantasy.
All right, I need some other. Who else is there?
Those 3 are there.
Sir, you cannot phone a friend that's cheating.
I think he's drafting in a different draft.
I'm in another draft.
He's in another draft.
Matthew's doing the same thing.
This man is multitasking.
Multiple drafts.
Matthew Berry, do we like Marvin Harrison, Puka Nacua, or Jonathan Taylor?
Yeah.
Marvin Harrison Jr. Yep, that's where we're going. That's what the experts are saying.
He said, "Thank you, Verizon. I'm going to draft in another draft as well."
Thanks, Verizon.
That's the AT&T draft.
All right, yeah.
Call me next time around. Call me next time around.
He might be the best trash talker. This guy's hilarious.
49ers defense. Dontavian Wicks. It's the Ravens defense. Bob selects kicker Brandon Aubrey.
I mean, what are we doing?
They get points every week, don't they?
Just a reminder, everyone, it's 17 rounds. 17 rounds, the draft.
What's your take on kickers?
Pick them last.
Pick them last.
Last pick to Chris, kicker Jake Moody.
I'd just like to take a moment here to thank everyone. Despite knowing you were going to lose, you still showed up. Thank you, Verizon Access. Who here had RG3 on a fantasy team at one point in their life? Thank you very much. Exactly.
Thank you, guys.
Look at that. There you go.
Thank you for your service.
There you go.
All right, Anthony, talk to me. Who's getting second on this board right here?
Who's
Let's face this
getting
way.
second? I actually like Jimmy's team.
Jimmy's team. Here we go. We got Jimmy. He's got Breece Hall, Puka Nacua, Kyron Williams, Debo, Mark Andrews, and Mark Cooper, Anthony Richardson. Okay, that's a great team. I'm not gonna lie. Pretty good team. You like Jimmy's team?
For second.
For second.
Yeah.
Since I'm the consensus last place guy,
Yep.
everybody who I finish in front of, be shamed then.
Yeah.
Be shamed. Because I have no idea what I'm doing.
And buy a Sam Laporta jersey.
Now, here's what I want you to do.
I got to put a team on a field every week? I have no idea.
So here's my question.
Yes.
Anthony, I was your coach for a day. Are you happy with the result? Are you happy with our finished product here?
It's great. It's a great team. We have 4 top wide receivers, stud running back, stud tight end, stud quarterback, and then our mid-round running backs are all a huge upside.
All we need is one of those guys to pop.
Yep.
Oh, let's go.
Team. Oh, don't leave him hanging. Get him, get him, get him, get him.
Come on, let's go. Let's go. Thank you, RG3. RG3 always has my back. So he's a good teammate. Good teammate.
I just wanted to say thank you to everyone too that put this together, showed up. Thank you. That's awesome that you guys came, both of you, and hope everyone had a great time. And it's been a pleasure to deal with everybody. So thank you.
What was it like doing this with Matthew Berry?
With both Matthew Berry and RG3, it was wonderful. It was great. Such a pleasure to meet both of them, and they're both great guys, and they're so cool and casual. They made it a lot of fun. Verizon Access went all out. They gave us a moment that me and my family and friends will never forget.
1, 2, 3.
Thanks, Verizon.